Hey guys, just gonna go over how I do my minor attacks. It's pretty straightforward. As usual, I'm just gonna show a replay first. This is 16, even though it was already 3-starred, I kinda just did it again because I wanted to make this video last night. So, going through, Queen takes out CC, drop the King at the top, then just finger across the side and drop him. Pretty straightforward. And then his base is pretty much done, and there's 100 miners left over. Straightforward. Done. Okay, so I'm going to go over how I did that. Or why I did that. Scout. Alright, so as you saw, I went from the northeast side. The reason I chose that side, I mean, it's just a generally flat side. It was easy to get, a nice space over here. I want the drawing tool pop up. But there was a nice space over here for the queen, so that she wasn't distracted by buildings when attacking the CC. You're going to have to do without the drawing tool, it's not popping up. So she went over here, kill the CC. And then King went over here, keep them nice and straight. I deployed them all along the east, northeast edge. And then they just went straight through. The reason you drop your queen and king on the edges is to keep them going straight through the base. It keeps them funneled. I mean, it's a pretty big funnel, but it helps out a lot. Now, you saw the way I pulled. I generally do a 1 giant, 1 barb, 1 wizard, 13 hogs, and then the rest miners with miners and CC. It is a much better idea to take miners in the CC rather than hogs in the CC. Even if you have a level 5 hog, it's still better to take miners because level 4 miners are that much stronger than level 2 miners. It's a much bigger difference than having a couple level 6 hogs. The hogs are really, in my opinion, are meant to help with the initial defenses and pull the CC. As you saw, I burned most of my hogs taking the CC because I screwed up the deploy. They went around this elixir collector the wrong way, but that's no problem, and they got hit pretty hard with all the defense. The giant, I like using him because he tanks. He takes a good number of hits for the hogs, and he really helps out. Generally speaking, you're not going to have to use more than 3 hogs. 3 hogs is pushing a little bit. But when you're pulling your CC to whichever corner or area you want, put your barb as far to the edge of the map as possible so you get the most distance. Don't throw them over here. Don't throw them over here. Just literally zoom up and just tap them right there. The little things pay off. As he's on his way, as the CC's on their way, let's get to that point. So, bad pull. Dropped a bunch of more hogs, see if I can get it. No problem. They're all pulled out. Now watch. See how I dropped them in that corner? Because they're slow-moving CC, it really helps. All the little things really help. You won't get your queen. Then the same thing. I dropped my queen in that corner also, so she doesn't get locked on a building like she did just now. So I wanted to get the CC off her. She just took 1 hit. She's about to take another. I don't want her to die. Use both poisons on them. There's no reason to save your poisons for the skeletons. Your miners, they attack every target, so it's alright. And what I do is I usually just take my finger and swipe it across whichever side I'm going on. There's no group in them. Just swipe it across the buildings. And then the hogs, either you just hold them in one point in the center or just swipe them in a small area across the center. But I only had 5 hogs, so it didn't matter. Now with the heals. The initial heals, you don't need to drop right away. These guys aren't like hogs where you have to keep them healed at all times since they burrow. The burrowing really helps. Now remember, they get healed when they burrow. So, if you take a big hit with a big bomb, drop a heal right away so that they can go underground and heal. Now, the general, I'm going to need the drawing for this. General layout I do when I when I plan my heals. Because that's really the only thing you have to plan is where are you going to pull your CC and what's it called? Where are you going to drop your heals? First number of heals, try and keep the circles just kissing. You see like that? Sometimes it gets hard. You'll do this, end up doing this, where there's a giant gap and you'll have a bunch of troops right there not getting healed. That's annoying. But keep them just kissing, and then be patient. Don't just drop. Be patient. These guys burrow, they dodge a lot of damage. That's what makes them so strong, is the fact that the only time they're taking damage is when they're dealing damage. But I generally do this. I do my first 2 after the first row of buildings or so. Second 2 right in front of those. And the 5th one I save to whichever the biggest group is. So right now it's obvious that they're going to go over there. But this is the general, just big square with just another heal wherever it may be. Now, you have to be on the lookout for the towers, the whiz towers. They do a lot of damage. So these bad boys right here. So I try to keep the heal. When they're starting to get blasted with them, I'll try and heal around them. Big bombs also now. Double big bombs won't kill your miners, but they will do significant damage. If you get hit with a double big bomb and 1 wizard attack, I believe that's enough to kill your miners. Alright, let's continue playing. So as they're going along, they destroy the first wave. Now you see how it's coming down in a straight line for the most part. It's just they're going straight across. They're not really branching off. It's not one section's going faster than the other. Well, top is starting to go a little bit faster. But you see that square I made with the first 2 heals and the second 2 heals? Keep them kissing. The big bombs, I healed right on those. Now again, you don't have to worry about skeletons. The miners just kill them right away. And now be patient. You don't need to drop your heals right away. See, I just dropped that because the big bombs popped up. But you can be patient with your heals. Pretty straightforward. I'm going to go over another 2 attacks that I did last war without a queen, so I can teach you guys how to take out the CC. With the queen, you just adjust the number of wizards you have, honestly. And that's all. Alright, that's it for this video.